this video, we will begin with electrolysis. Let us understand what is electrolysis. Actually, lysis means breaking. Okay, if I talk about the literal meaning of this term, lysis or lysis, what you call, means breaking. Okay, or we can say division. Okay, breaking or division, and with the help of electricity. Lysis with the help of electricity is electrolysis. Breaking with the help of electricity. Now naturally, breaking into what? Dividing into what? Naturally into chemicals, of which the electrolyte is made up of. Okay, so when we pass electric current through electrolyte, the chemical change takes place, and this chemical change is known as electrolysis. Okay, so what we are doing is we take electrolyte. In the previous class, I have told you that what is an electrolyte? It's a moist paste which we take, okay, of the salt or the substance through which we have to conduct the electrolysis. So electrolyte is the one through which you are going to pass the current. Okay, and when we pass the current through the electrolyte, the chemical change occurs. Here what we do is we pass current through the electrolyte, and then it divides into the chemicals of which it is made up of. This is known as electrolysis. Okay, so now what do we need to conduct this electrolysis process is, naturally we need electrolyte. Okay, electrolyte, and we need the electrodes, electrode, electrolyte, electrode, and these two, they form electrolytic cell. They form electrolytic cell. We call this apparatus as electrolytic cell, which will undergo the electrolysis. In electrolytic cell, we carry on the process of electrolysis, okay, in which what we do is we pass current through the electrolyte. The electrolyte is the substance or the liquid, the moist paste through which we want to pass the current, and when the current is passed through this, it divides into the chemicals of which it is made up of. This is known as electrolysis. The chemical change that happens in the electrolyte is known as electrolysis. Okay, so when electricity is passed through the electrolyte, what will happen? Naturally, what do we do is we take electrolyte, right? Suppose I take NaCl, sodium chloride. Okay, I take sodium chloride solution, aqueous solution, or I take molten sodium chloride. In the previous class, we have studied that molten sodium chloride is also an electrolyte. It's a conductor. Now, what do we do is we pass electricity through this electrolyte. Now, what will happen? It will dissociate, it will divide into its ions, positive ion and negative ion, sodium ion and chloride ion. Okay, then what will happen? These sodium ions, they are going to move towards the cathode, towards the negative electrode. Okay, and chloride ions are going to move towards anode, that is positive electrode. Okay, now what will happen? These sodium ions which have moved towards cathode, now what will happen? Suppose we take these sodium ions, they will gain the electron to become neutral. They will gain the electron to become neutral, and this will become sodium. Okay, those of you who are not able to understand this can understand in higher class also, but I tell you a very easy way of learning this, that suppose it is sodium ion is Na plus, so what you do is you plus electron, okay, and chloride ion is minus, so you minus electron. Okay, this is for those who just want to learn. Okay, so this is chlorine. Okay, so this is the easiest way to learn whatever, because some of the students they don't understand this, that what is happening here. So sodium ions, what happens is sodium ions, this is Na plus, so whatever is the charge, you plus electron, minus electron, and then you will get the neutral sodium, and neutral chlorine. Neutral means having no charge. Okay, the charge is 0. Right. So if the neutral substance is a gas, it is evolved at an electrode, and if it is a metal, it is deposited at cathode. And this process is called decomposition. We can call this process as decomposition also. Decomposition means also the same. Decomposition means dividing into simpler substances. So decomposition of electrolyte when electricity is passed through it is called electrolysis. Okay, these are the two